Hi guys! Today's video is a really fun one because I'm going to show you what's in all of these bins behind me. If you're new to my channel, my daughter is 2.5 years old, so this is the toy collection for a 2.5-year-old. Riley's got a lot of toys, so this is going to be a long video. I do apologize ahead of time, but my justification for her having a lot of toys, and when I say justification, I mean like to personally make myself feel better. I don't think kids need this many toys. But my justification for her having this many toys is I place a high value on playtime, especially for younger children. This is when children learn. This is how children learn. They like to emulate what they see us doing in the real world. They love small world play to create out scenarios for their own emotions. Children learn through play. A lot of Riley's toys are open-ended because I really think that helps to really develop their brain so she can use a toy in multiple ways and her imagination just really blossoms, and I love seeing that. So I get really excited about toys. So I recognize that she has a lot of toys, but that's because I love the toys. Like, these are toys for me as well. So I'm gonna dive straight in because, like I said, this is a really long video, and if you guys stick to the end, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so starting off, the storage units that Riley has her toys in are from IKEA, and they are called Trofast. And you can mix and match what size bins you want to put in them to suit your own needs, and you can get them in different colors as well. So the most obvious thing right on top are her animal collection. Most of her animals are by Ostheimer. There are like a couple of random exceptions. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word for a second there. Like her little Grimm's horse, and she's got a little Holst tiger shark. She's got a couple sets that I got off of an Etsy seller called Mindful in Making, I believe. Otherwise, they are by Ostheimer. Yeah, if you guys would like maybe a separate video on these animals individually, let me know and I'll do that. Otherwise, I won't. Okay, so moving right along, we've got a, this is just a spinning top by the brand Grimm's. And this is actually really cool because the pieces come out and you can kind of rearrange them. And as you rearrange them, it makes, the pattern it makes when you spin kind of changes. This is like a really classic open-ended toy. So if you guys have heard of open-ended toys, that's gross. That's just some hair. You've probably heard of it. This is a Grimm's Rainbow. This is the 12-piece bright rainbow. They come in different sizes and colors, and all different brands make them, but I feel like the Grimm's 12-piece bright is like the one that everybody knows and tends to have. But this is just a really great open-ended toy. It can be used in so many more ways than face value. This is her Magic Wood marble tree. I'm going to put one marble down here. I really hope it doesn't. But anyway, it makes a really beautiful noise, and this can be a really fun, engaging toy. Yeah, so we'll go into the drawers. Okay, so here we've just got some, these are some wooden rings by Grab Hat, and just another open-ended toy that can be used multiple ways. These are just some pebbles by Grimm's. They make these in other colors as well. These actually go into a celebration ring, which makes like an annual calendar. I use these right now for a lot of other open-ended play, kind of like learning setups for her. These are just some large Grimm's wooden balls. Once again, so many more uses than face value. Riley pretends like these are all sorts of different things in her play, as well as using them for like games. These are just some little peg people that I painted up in rainbow colors. And once again, she uses these so much more than you would think. She uses them for pretend food. She uses them as little people. She uses them as counters. We use them for color matching and sorting. So many uses. You would never believe it. This is one of my, if not my favorite toy of hers. And these are by the brand Magic Wood, and they're just building blocks. They've got some different shapes in there, but I just feel like they add a touch of whimsy to any kind of structure that we're using them with. Love them. Okay, these are another favorite of mine, and these are newer. I haven't had these too long, but these are by the brand Akamora, and they're called Taniques. And it's just like a stacking game, and you can go and work off of the angles to stack them in different ways. So basically, it's a lot harder than it looks. Once you stack a few of them up, it gets harder and harder. So this is like a challenge for Riley, but it's a challenge for me as well, because you can work off of the different angles in your stackings to make them a bit more intricate as you know, as you've mastered like the more direct way of stacking. You can stack them on its side as well for an easier stacking option. Yeah, so you can just make this as easy or hard as you want. It's a great, like, just challenging game. Adults love this, children love this. Love these, and they're gorgeous. I mean, they're just like these gemstones in these gorgeous pastel colors. Absolutely beautiful. Back here, I've got a little Peter Rabbit gardening set that Riley was gifted for Easter. And this is just so sweet and cute. Okay, this is a rather boring looking drawer, but it gets lots and lots of play. These come out every day. These are just wooden blocks, you know, can't go wrong. These were just some little cheap blocks that kind of like, they fit together like Tetris style. And these we picked up from, I can't remember the name of the store, Tiger? Flying Tiger. It's called Flying Tiger. And these were just really cheap. So if you have a Flying Tiger by you, maybe they're worth checking out, right? This is some Tegu blocks. She's just got a couple of these pocket pouches. These are like magnetic blocks. And these are perfect for putting in your purse if you're going out, or your handbag when you're going out. This is her Dinosaur Collection. These are Holz-Tiger dinosaurs. Not much else to say about them. She really loves them. If you guys want to maybe see her dinosaurs separately, I could do that. This is a Black's Company sand dune, which is a great company made here in England. And this is like the same quality along Grimm's. Some people say better quality than Grimm's. I kind of say that it's like just the same quality, which is really good. I'm not saying, not knocking it. But it's just a beautiful piece to go along with the dinosaur set. This is all her play furniture, along with some people that she uses with this furniture. Not much to be said about that. This is just like a cheapie set that I got. And then this is like another favorite toy that she pulls out all the time, which is surprising to me because she's got all this other furniture. But this is a favorite of mine as well as a favorite of hers. This is the Grimm's mobile home. And basically these are like little furniture pieces that come out. So you've got like a whole little house set that you can like carry with you on the go or travel with. Really great. I would call it another like heirloom piece. When you're collecting wooden toys, guys, plastic toys really people see as like disposable trash, even though plastic toys can be very expensive as well. Wooden toys just, I don't know, there's something about them that is just so much more appealing. Everything seems so much more whimsical than like a plastic counterpart. And that being said, we have some plastic toys. I'm not like completely against them. We own them, but there's just something really special about buying a wooden toy. This is like random junk drawer, because I guess with toys you can't avoid having a random drawer, right? It's not junk actually. They're good toys. It's just like random toys that kind of don't fit anywhere else. So she's got this little ball. She had this from when she was a very young baby. And you know, it's a ball, so she still plays with it. We've got a little handbag, and then she's got some like handbag toys. So she's got her little cell phone, her sunglasses. She's got a little wallet with some play money in there. We've got some different grabbing toys that we use for a lot of her like learning type games that I like to set up for her. And she pulls these out to play with all the time. She's got a little flashlight, little snowball that I made her. She loves this. We just like throw this around. I like this because it's light, it's soft. So if she's throwing it, it doesn't hurt. If like, you know, I accidentally miss and smack her in the face. It happens, guys. If you've thrown balls with your kids, you know it happens. She's got a little watch. Just a really, really random drawer of toys. This is our Lego Duplo. She loves them. They get played with daily. These are some, people call these play silks, but obviously I don't have play silks. So these are just like play cloths. These are like some faux play silks that were gifted to us. And then I've also got some, these are just basically cotton muslins that come in different colors. And Riley uses these for dress up, for imaginative play. She uses them to set up scenes. When she's creating like, you know, like houses and stuff like that. So like she'll like pull out this and call this the beach. She'll like put this on the floor and call this the beach. You know, green is grass, blue is water. Just all sorts of stuff. This is like her little musical instrument drawer. She's not got loads of musical instruments. She used to have like loads of like little shakers and stuff, but she never really played with them. So I've like pared it down to these. This is probably her favorite right now. A little whistly recorder type thing that we got. This drawer is just some like learning numbers kind of puzzles and whatnot. I've got her like wooden number ciphers in here as well. Little stacking counter. She's got some vehicles down here. There's like a little wooden train set underneath as well. She's got some more vehicles, which you guys will see in a couple minutes, because I don't know what else to do with them because they take up so much space. This is just kind of like an art drawer. She's got some crayons, coloring books, stickers, glue, scissors, just all sorts of like art supplies. This is where we store her Play-Doh. I make her Play-Doh at home, so I store it in these tins, and then she's got some like Play-Doh tools in there, and then this is like the mat we use for anytime she's doing messy play. And I have this in the Play-Doh drawer because the Play-Doh comes out daily, so Riley knows that this mat comes out if she wants to play with the Play-Doh. Tucked down here, she's got like a little fireman hat. Underneath that there is a ball, and then underneath that there is a Maluk Balibo, which is like a toy that they can like sit in and spin. They can stand on it. It's just another open-ended toy. She uses it as a turtle shell. All right, this is a really gorgeous bookcase that is all handmade and hand carved, with these little hedgehogs. How cute. And this was actually a secondhand purchase as well. We got it for a really good deal, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I love it. This is another one of Riley's like long-lasting, you know, favorite kind of toys, Best Buys, and this is just a little Russian doll. And very fitting, it is Masha the Bear, which is a Russian cartoon. But she loves just pulling this apart, putting it back together, naming the animals as she's going through them. These are the semicircles, which you can use in conjunction with the rainbow to build like lots of tall structures. You can use them by themselves. Riley actually uses the semicircles right now more than she uses the rainbow, because she uses these as like base plates for a lot of like her house building. And obviously she's 2.5, so anytime I say she's doing something, like she's making me do it a lot of times, but she does a lot of it on her own as well. She's getting to that age of like much stronger independent play. This is a really cute little Beehive Stacker, and that's by Derevco Toys, or they're called Elephant the Dreamer on Etsy, but this was a special that they've done with Yes Bebe. So only Yes Bebe sell this piece. I've got these little wooden Grimm's balls. Once again, another open-ended toy that Riley uses in, I couldn't, like 101 different ways. She uses these for everything. They're pretend food. She uses them just to like make up little games. It's like trash for her little rubbish, her garbage truck. It's everything. It's everything. She uses these like, in a day, she probably uses these like 5 or 6 different ways every day. They're just constantly out and all over the house. She's got, of course, lots of books and puzzles. We do have more books in storage as well that I kind of rotate out, but these are the ones that she reads the most right now. She loves doing puzzles, so she's got a couple puzzles out. I've got these really gorgeous alphabet cards by the brand Grimm's. These are amazing. The artwork on these is absolutely stunning. And there's actually 48 cards in the deck, so you do get doubles of some of your most common letters, so you can like kind of spell words out with them. She's got her little Gruffalo and Mouse by the brand Baho. Try not to miss anything, guys. I'm almost done, I promise. Oh, she's got a little play kitchen in the kitchen. And she's got little fruit magnets on the fridge. Of course, she's got plenty of play food, and she's got a little toy blender, lots of like plates and stuff in here, mixing spoons. I like try to store all the food stuff in the kitchen. Yeah, so she's got a little toy kitchen. She's got some cleaning supplies like a mop and stuff back here tucked in there. She's got a little easel. This one's great because it is a chalkboard. It's got a magnetic dry erase board, so she can use it for magnets as well. Obviously a roll of paper for like random, sorry guys, just really random painting. So she's got her chalks and stuff underneath this shelf, just because it fits so perfectly. I've got her, what's it called? Like a balance board. And this she uses in like 1,001 ways as well. You can rock in it, you can turn it upside down and it becomes a mountain, it becomes a slide, it becomes a tunnel. You can put it on the side and it's like a play shop. Over here, because we've got her toys everywhere. She's got her doll in her little pram with a little shopping bag on the side because she likes to pretend like she's going shopping with her doll. This is her largest toy, and this is actually like my prized possession, but this is her play stand. So this is technically 2 separate play stands put together, but they're often sold like this as like one big house kind of a unit. And she just does everything in here. So like we use the shelves to make a doll's house. She can read in here. We put like blankets over the top and it becomes like a tent or a fortress. It can be a play shop. I could do a whole separate video on this, guys. If you guys want a video just on like the play stand and like the 1,001 different uses for it, let me know, because you can move this around. It becomes a market stall. So many play possibilities. I try to keep it empty because that makes it more open-ended for her so she can bring toys into it. Right now I've got her cars in there because I don't know what else to do with them, guys. They're so big. They take up so much space. Basically each of these cars could take up one of those double-sized bins on their own. So this is where I have them right now. But otherwise I generally keep this empty. Yeah, so she's got a recycling truck, a rescue helicopter, and an ambulance. She really likes cars and vehicles right now, so and by the way, those were all secondhand Got them like super, super cheap on Facebook Marketplace. Great place to look for really well-priced toys. Like these were all like a $5 each or under, that kind of thing, like really cheap. Which is great because I think when you're buying plastic toys, you should really, really, really make an effort to buy them secondhand, because plastic, once it's once it's been made, it's here forever. Your children's children are going to have these in landfills on the earth. So definitely, if you can find secondhand plastic versions of toys that you want, get them before buying new. You know what I mean? She's got this little unicorn hopper toy. And we've got a trampoline tucked back here, which she asks me to pull out daily. She loves jumping on the trampoline, right? And that is all of her toys downstairs. This is Riley's upstairs toy. I really, really, really wanted to have something for her to play with upstairs that would keep her busy and occupied while I was getting dressed in the mornings, if I'm making the bed, if I'm cleaning the bathroom. And this is just perfect for her. She loves setting up the rooms. She will pull everything out of these rooms and then set it back up. That's why some of the rooms are a little bit funky with how they're set up, because these are set up by Riley. This is like her favorite thing to do. I just have this little tub here, and this is for extra stuff, because basically, since she always pulls everything out, there's always like just loads of stuff all over the floor. So I just have this bin on the side here that I can just kind of scoop all of that up and throw it into, just so it's a little bit tidier looking. All right, so these are the toys that I keep in the closet. And the reason I like to keep some toys in the closet, the obvious reason is I can't have everything out because it just doesn't fit. But I like to have toys that she doesn't see all the time that really capture her interest if I need to keep her busy. You know, just because we're having a really rough moment or something like that. This is just an ice cream shop that goes with her Sylvanian family / calico critters. These are some lacing cards, which she has had for a while now, but she's just not been that interested in it. She really, really loved her lacing beads in the past, so I got her these because I thought it was like a natural progression, but she hasn't really shown any interest yet. That I just dropped. These are just some laundry pegs, I believe. If I could get it open. Yeah, it's just some dolly pegs. I've just got some extra bath toys up here because I don't like keeping too many toys in the bath at once. This is a really great, it's just like a huge fabric map, and then it's got like all these little bits that Velcro onto it, so it's a really great learning tool. She's a little bit young for it now, but we got it because it came up as a really good deal on eBay, secondhand. Back here she's got a Playmobil Playground Set, and this is like all the little bits that go with it, so like all the little characters and extra playground equipment. This is really something I like to keep in my back pocket for a tough moment, because this will keep her busy for like a couple hours easily if she hasn't played with it in a while. But if it's out all the time, she only plays with it for like maybe a few minutes at a time. But if she hasn't seen it for a while, she will play with it for like an hour or two easily. This is just a little buckle toy, a puzzle. She loves puzzles. This is a little magnetic funny faces thing, so you can just make little different faces with magnet pieces. This is a really great traveling thing because it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it can keep a child's interest for a while. This is just like a, ooh, sorry guys, I'm dropping stuff. This is like a little Melissa and Doug puzzle where you can like change the outfits and like the emotion faces on these little teddy bears. Sorry, it's hard to show you guys all this stuff, isn't it? I've just got some stamps up here because she's not really been super interested in them yet, so I don't keep them downstairs with her craft supplies. This is going to be an outdoor toy this year. This is just a little sink that like pumps out water, so I'm just saving that for when the weather gets a bit nicer because it's kind of cold for a water toy at the moment. These are just some magnetic letters. And she's just not really interested in letters yet, so I'm just holding on to these until, you know, she's really more ready to learn letters with me. And this is just a box full of, this is that puzzle I already showed you guys. I'm just shuffling things around. This is a box full of tempera paints. So these are just like really big bottles of different color tempera paint. So she pretty much has every single color you can imagine, because this box is full of them. We've got loads more books. See guys, I just threw stuff down and now I can't show you the other stuff she's got. This is like a talking tubes, they're called. So it's like you can talk on one end and you actually hear it on the other end. Even if you're whispering, it like amplifies the sound. So that's a really fun toy to pull out when she's got a friend over, or like obviously she plays with me. Just some like extra stuffed animals that like, it's so hard to get rid of stuffed animals, right? So like you just kind of hold on to them, but she doesn't actually have that many. And then at the bottom of this is her ball pit balls, which that's just a random vest that fell in there. Ball pit balls. So this is what I use as her ball pit now. I don't keep like her big old ball pit out. I just have this little tub. So when she wants to play with balls, she can kind of go in here and play with them. All right, so that is all of Riley's toys. I did warn you that she had a lot, right? If you guys have any questions about individual toys, leave it in the comments below. Depending on the type of question it is, I will either answer it in the comments or I will make a whole other video on it. Just depends on the type of question. Also leave me in the comments below two different things. What was the favorite toy that I showed you today? And what was the favorite toy that you have in your memory from your childhood, and or the favorite toy of your child now? Because like I said, I love toys, so I love hearing these kinds of things. I think nostalgically, one of my favorite toys growing up was the Light Bright. Do you guys remember that thing? I loved me a good Light Bright. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you for my next one, hopefully. Bye guys.